Welcome back to Semper Fi Mechanic. If you have not subscribed yet, please do. Today's video is a 2012 Chevy Cruze Water Outlet replacement. Gentleman had a coolant leak, called us out, we did a quick diagnosis, found that the water outlet was broken, so we're going to do a replacement today. So we got to remove some of these parts to get started. First thing we're going to do is get this hose off the coolant reservoir tank. Simply remove the little clamp, it'll pull right off. After that, there's the throttle body sensor. It's just a push clip, you push it in, you pull it out. Now here we have a screw style clamp. You can use a flathead screwdriver or you can use an 8mm socket like I did. Once you get it loosened up, you can go ahead and pop it off, pull it out of the way. Now I'm going to show you where the actual damage was on the water outlet. We removed this hose during the diagnosis phase, and you can see where the water outlet is broke right here. Let me get you a better view. Now this is upside down, but you can still see the damage. Also, I'm going to show you the 3 8mm bolts that you have to take off to remove the water outlet hose. Alright, get your pair of pliers, remove this hose right here. Now this part was broken. Yours should not be like this, but this was already cracked. It was another part of the problem. So right here, what we're breaking off, well, yours will not look like that. Well, hopefully not. All right, we're just getting some things out of the way. Right here, we had to use a small screwdriver to pry this up. And then it'll just pull all the way out, and then you can be able to unclip it like that. Now we're gonna unclip the sensor that goes to the water outlet. It's a simple push it in, and you'll pull it out very easy. Once you get that out of the way, go ahead and get you 8mm and a 1/4" ratchet. We're going to loosen these 3 bolts up. They're on there surprisingly tight if you're using a 1/4" ratchet. Now once you get the 3 8mm busted loose, we went ahead and switched to a deep socket 8mm, and I took them off by hand the rest of the way. Once you get them 3 out, now they won't come all the way out, they'll actually stay connected to the water outlet. But once you loosen them all the way up, like this, then the water outlet will come right on out. There's one more hose to get off, just a normal hose clamp, set of pliers, and it'll come right on out. And as you can see, this is where it was broken. Got a new one from AutoZone for $32. Now make sure you remove this gasket. It actually stayed on. It's a rubber gasket. The new one you get will come with it. All right, line it back up. Just hand tighten them for now. Get your deep socket. Hand tighten them a little more. Once you get them hand tightened, then you can go ahead and use your 1/4" ratchet and tighten them up the right way. Takes a minute because there's not a lot of room, but like I said, this is a simple job. Just had to remove some things. Go ahead and reconnect the hose. Put the sensor back in, it'll just clip right back on. Put the hose back on. The sensor, it'll clip right back in. Now this sensor actually has a gray safety clip. It wasn't on there in the beginning. But if you see it, you'll actually have to pull this back and then push in and remove it. Push the sensor back on, it'll clip back on. This, you'll just push back together, just like that. Like I said, pretty simple job. Took us about 20 minutes. We charged the customer $60. Go ahead and connect the hose back. Here's your other hose. Go ahead and put that on. This is the part that was broke. We got that fixed. Another part of that hose goes right here on the coolant overflow tank. Put that back on. Now you can start this car back up. Now that's a successful job. Once again, this is Semper Fi Mechanic. Subscribe if you haven't. Please leave me a like. Leave me a comment. Tell me if there's any videos you'd like to see. Semper Fi till next time.